Things are happening. You never know it until you are told. Today I'll tell you a sad story about a guy called Kelvin. Now, Kelvin didn't pass his exam very well, so he decided to rewrite. But because there wasn't a good job in the village where he stays, he decided to relocate to Accra so he can get a job, save some money, register for remedial class, and write the exam again. Fortunately, when he got to Accra, his friend helped him to get a job at a washing bay where they wash cars, so he started doing that work. One day, this beautiful lady came with her car to be washed. Kelvin approached her and the lady told her that she should make the car beautiful for her. So Kelvin did a good job. When he was done, the lady came to pick the car and the lady told him that, well, I like you. You look nice. You're a nice guy. Would you like me to help you? Kelvin said, yes. It's because I'm looking for a help. That is why I have gotten this job and I'm doing. So if you will help me, I'll be very grateful. He said, I would like to help you, further your education, if you don't mind. Kelvin said, I'll be very grateful. That is what I want to do. So they exchanged dynamics. And the following day, the lady called Kelvin and to come to her house. The plan or the agreement was that Kelvin will work in her house as a houseboy, whilst she also registers. She will get a school for a remedial class for him to go as he prepares to rewrite the exam. So Kelvin got to his house and started working as the house boy. There was a house girl in the house already who takes care of the food and the rest. So Kelvin's job was to clean and make sure every part of the house is clean and the garden and the rest. And it was like that. One day, Kelvin was cleaning the balcony and he peeped, into the woman's room and he saw the nakedness of the woman. In fact, the woman was on the phone knocking with someone. And it appears it was the husband. The woman was married. The husband wasn't in the country, but the husband comes to the country twice in a year. So every twice in a year, the husband will come. So as at the time that Kelvin was there, the husband has not come to Ghana or visited the house. So he saw the woman having, some amorous chat with the husband on the phone. They were having a conversation, but she was naked. So when Kelvin saw that, Kelvin got obsessed with her madam. Kelvin got very obsessed with the madam. He was like, wow, this woman is here and these things are going on. It could be me. I mean, I will have to do something so I can win my madam over so that I can knock with my madam, But everything he did, the madam didn't really look at him. In fact, Kelvin decided to put up a good attitude, dress well, put on nice perfume. I mean, he was doing everything to attract the attention of the madam, but the madam was not even looking at him at all. In fact, the madam was asthmatic. Occasionally, she will get an attack, and if the attack comes, and sometimes she has left an inhaler in the car, she will call out to any of them to bring the inhaler for her to be relieved of the asthmatic attack. And that has been the situation. One morning, they woke up, they all cleaned, the maid, did her work. Kelvin also cleaned around, did everything, and they were expecting the madam to come out of the house, the room, but she was not coming out, and it was getting late. It was unusual of her because she must go to work, and so they went and knocked on her door. They knocked, no response. The woman was not opening. They called her number. They called several times. The woman was not picking, and so they got alarmed, and so the maid decided to call their madam's sister. To inform her that, look, this is what is happening. Your sister is not responding to our calls and the door is locked. So the sister suggested that they should go and look for a ladder, climb up. They live on it. The woman was on the first floor. They were in a story building. So that they check through the window what exactly has happened to their madam. So they went around and fortunately they got a ladder and Kelvin climbed and checked. When she checked, the woman was lying motionless on her bed, and she was naked. and lying motionless on the bed. So they told the sister of their madam, and they said that they should go and look for someone to help them break the door, so that they will really know exactly what has happened to the sister. So they come around. There's the neighbor near them. They went to the person, and the person came, and fortunately they were able to break the door. And when they entered and the neighbor checked, the woman has been dead for a while. In fact, nobody knew what happened to their madam, and they don't know what made the madam to die, but she was naked on the bed. So according to the neighbor that they brought, he said that, in fact, they called the sister to tell the sister that your sister is dead in her room. And the sister said, well, they should wait, she is coming. But the neighbor said that this should be reported to the police. They cannot just wait. They must report it to the police. So Kelvin then said that, okay, then the maid and the neighbor should go to the police station while he waits behind, because all of them cannot leave the house. While he waits behind, as they go, they should go and come. Not knowing Kelvin had an ulterior motive to the reason why he asked them to go. So the maid and the neighbor left the house. When they left, Kelvin quickly went and closed the main door, closed the main gates, and then closed the main door, and went back into the madam's room. And Kelvin sodomized, or SA, sexually assaulted the dead body of his madam. Kelvin sexually assaulted the dead body of her madam. In fact, she assaulted the body to the extent that he even ejaculated. According to him, when he finished, he cleaned himself and he turned the body the way it was before everybody left. So when he was done, he turned the body, went out of the room, and then sat in front of the house. Not too long, the neighbor and the police officer and the maid came. They all went into the room. Not too long after, the sister of their madam also came, and the officer checked, looked at everything, and then told them to take the body. He didn't see anything. The officer didn't see anything. He told them to take the body to the mortuary. So the body was taken to the mortuary. Not too long after, the husband came. In fact, preparations towards the burial and the funeral started. And so when the day of the burial or the funeral came, the husband came down and the funeral process started. Everybody was there, the family, everybody was there, to witness the funeral. The husband, now that the madam or the wife is dead, he must part ways with the dead wife. And one of the things that he must do was to remove the ring, put it in the coffin, and then it will be buried with her, so that they are no longer married. So the family told the husband to do this ritual, remove the ring, put it in the coffin, as a way of telling the dead wife that they are no longer married. Death has separated them. When the husband removed the ring and was about to put it in the coffin, the spirit of the madam, the woman, possessed one of the family members, and this woman stood up and started saying that the husband should not put the ring in the coffin. Rather, the husband should give the ring to the houseboy, that is to Kelvin. The dead woman, said she wants to marry Kelvin. They should put the ring on Kelvin because she wants to marry Kelvin. Everybody was surprised and like, what is going on? They rather labeled the person, the lady who got possessed by the spirit, that she's mad, she's acting weird, so they should forget about her and continue with the ritual or what they want to do, the ceremony. So they didn't listen to her and they put the ring into the lady's coffin, and everything was done. They went and buried her. That evening, that night when they went and buried the woman, that night Kelvin had a strange dream. In the dream, this woman came to Kelvin and they were having a wedding. Kelvin was marrying this woman in the dream. Now they were in a big madhouse. Everybody in the madhouse was wearing red and black dress. He himself, Kelvin, was wearing red and black dress, and the woman was in a white gown, and they were being married by a priest. They were being married by a priest. So in a dream, Kelvin was marrying the dead madam. Kelvin woke up from the dream and he prayed. He thought, well, you could pray because this is a very bad rape. And so after the prayer, nothing else happened. But 2 days after, he had another dream again. And this time he met the woman, and the woman told her that in a dream, the woman told her that she was pregnant. But where she was, she could not carry the pregnancy, so she wanted Kelvin to carry the pregnancy. And she removed something from a private part like meat, put it in the mouth of Kelvin. And Kelvin, in the dream, he couldn't control himself, and he swallowed the thing. And just after he swallowed it, he woke up. He woke up, frightened, and he prayed. But well, the prayer couldn't do anything. Some few days afterwards, Kelvin realized that his stomach has started swelling. Kelvin's stomach started growing bigger and bigger. Now she is in pain because the stomach continues to grow big and big and big. So he is in pain, serious pain. In fact, he told the friend who gave him the work at the washing bay that this is what is happening to him. He didn't tell the friend exactly what he did to the dead madam's body. He only told the friend that this was what was happening to him. So they took him to spiritual homes, shrines and the rest. And all of them, anywhere they go, they couldn't tell really what he did that has brought about the swelling of the stomach. They were all saying some other things, but Kelvin in himself knew that it was what he did to the dead madam's body. That was why, and the dream he had, that is why the stomach is getting swollen. Kelvin is in a dilemma. He doesn't know what to do. Now his stomach is getting bigger and bigger because spiritually she has impregnated the madam, and the madam has transferred the spiritual pregnancy to him. How can you get so obsessed with someone so much that even when the person is dead, you still want to have an affair with a dead body? What will make a person, a guy, have an affair with a dead body? We have to be very, very careful. Kelvin's stomach is getting bigger and bigger. And if care is not taken, or an action is not taken, or it doesn't go to anybody to help him out, in fact, he will die. He will die. He will die. We have to be very careful. Please like this video, share, subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye bye.